Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to talk about Second Life feathers, quality, craftsmanship, versatility, and practicality. Our agenda is composed of 5 main parts. The first one, the presentation of the founding team, then the value proposition, analyzing the background, the problem, and the consequent solution, and the product market fit. Then the third one concerns the business model, the fourth one, the 3 factors for their success, and the fifth one, the lessons learned and their applicability to other startups. But let's start by looking at the founding team. Second Life Feather's founding team is composed of 3 people, Mattia Galeotti and Marcus Galeotti, who are the 2 founders, and Victor Blanco, who's the collaborator. The 3 have 3 different education backgrounds, Mattia Galeotti in languages and communication, Marcus in management and marketing, and Victor in engineering. In order to understand the entrepreneurial venture, we're gonna first look at the background, then the solution, concluding with the value proposition. It all started with the COVID-19 pandemic, which represented a key turning point for Marcus and Mattia's entrepreneurial venture. In fact, they had the chance to spend time with their family, think about the future of their family business, but mostly the future of feathers. Galeotti Piume works with feathers since the early 60s, selling to mostly fashion companies, so it's through B2B, fashion companies such as Chanel and Gucci. Despite the product knowledge developed during the years, the versatility of the resource had not yet discovered. So, being in the fashion industry, one of the less sustainable among all, the 2 brothers realized the necessity to make it more sustainable. But how? To address the necessity of communicating customers the versatility of feathers, their lightness and warmth, but mostly to find a way to innovate this sector, they decided to launch Second Life Feathers. So the key characteristics of Second Life Feathers are that instead of the family business, they're mostly a B2C, so they try to sell to individuals. Fashion and sportive clothes, for the moment mainly jackets. Here we have 2 examples of their jackets. We have Erecura and Venilia. But what I try to do is to basically to leverage on Feather's characteristics of versatility and the fact of being easily compacted. What is fundamental is that the product has to be different from the others. Of course, before launching their entrepreneurial venture, they did some product market fit research through surveys, but mostly through company visits, relying on the fashion district close to Florence, bringing companies their prototypes. And here it comes their value proposition. Communicate and convey to people that feathers are not just for special occasions, but can be very versatile indeed. Versatility, lightness, and warmth are embedded in reversible, sporty, and casual clothes, suitable for every occasion. Second Life Feathers is a point of reference and an example of how recycling is possible without sacrificing style, efficiency, and quality. Play this YouTube advertising video to discover more about Venilia. And now let's dive deep into the business model of Second Life Feathers. The company's customer persona is a woman aging around 35-40 years old, living in a metropolis with a stable and high income job, a busy and frenetic person in search of a flexible and smart clothes for all occasions. The channels they have chosen to invest in are mainly the website and then all the social networks such as Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn, but also the word of mouth. They aim at installing a long-term customer relationship, aiming at loyal customers. Their value proposition is to communicate and convey to people that feathers are not just for special occasions, but can be very versatile. Versatility, lightness, and warmth are embedded in reversible, sporty, and casual clothes suitable for every occasion. Their key resources are represented by the know-how, mainly the technical know-how, the raw materials, so the feathers, and the family business. The key activities are represented by the research and development, the design and modeling of the products, the manufacturing, and also the communication. The key partners are the family business, the artisans, the fashion district close to Florence, and the manufacturers, who are external parties. Looking at the revenue and cost structures, so they currently sell three main products, which are Galatea, Erecura, and Vinilia, but they're also planning to develop another product mainly for the B2B field. The cost structure, so looking at the variable costs, we have feathers, zip, the yarn, the packaging, the delivery, and the manufacturing costs. While looking at the fixed ones, we have mainly external personnel, so stylists, artisans. Were you wondering what are the factors of success? Well, here we have the three main factors of success: the know-how, the creativity, and the network. The know-how, which is intended as a 60 years old family business know-how dealing with feathers. The past of the family business is combined with the trends and the new digital technologies. The creativity, so the capacity of reinventing fashion with a strong critical thinking, mainly concerning processes, communication, environment, and products. And in a fast changing world, differentiation is key. So the two brothers try to communicate the story behind the company, but also the story behind the feathers. And thirdly, the network. The network both in terms of suppliers, customers, family backup, and proximity to the fashion district. In the interview with Marcus Galeotti, we highlighted the lessons learned. So the fact that first you have to truly believe in your idea, in your project, its potential, and the areas for improvement. You have to grow on errors, meaning that you have to learn from your errors, the obstacles you face, and these obstacles can for sure represent a fantastic learning opportunity. Then you have to be patient, especially at the beginning, at the inception phase of your startup, when things may not run smoothly, and some of them may require more time than scheduled. You have to deal with different age people. So having a startup means dealing with people of different ages, with different cultures, views, and managerial styles. Dealing well with it will for sure make the difference. But how can this be of help to any other startups? It can be of help to startups at their inception phase. It can be of help young entrepreneurs who want to launch their business idea, but mostly to innovative and value-driven startups. Thank you everybody for listening to my presentation. I hope you had fun. Thank you.